This is the operation of the 1998 KME telesquirt pumper truck. I'll do a startup and walk around of the truck. Truck is started. It's got 7,093 hours on the hour meter. I thought I would start with the lights. The strobes on the roof have been disconnected. The agency I purchased it from disconnected it to be in compliance. Here's the front of the truck. You can see the strobes going. It has them in the grill, the wig wags on the front, and the headlight. There's the side of the truck. The two strobes on the roof have been disconnected, as I mentioned previously. It's got Goodyear G286 tires. You can see it's got fairly deep tread. Here are the passenger compartments. It has the air tank hookups. And there's 5 of these. There's 4 in the back here and 1 on the passenger side. So there's 5 total SCBA seats. Here's the dog box that you open up to get to the engine access on the truck. Here are the nozzles. These are 2-inch nozzles on the front. There's another one here, so there's 3 total. And then this 4-inch pumper on the side. This is the pressure valve for the Hell pump. Here's the front discharge. Passenger rear, which we're going to show today. And this is where you transfer your tank to the pump. Here are your pre-connect switches. This dumps the tank when you're done with the operation. Here's the throttle, which we'll show you here in a second, as part of the power takeoff for the pump system. It's got AC outlets, and it's whatever kind of outlet that is. There is a generator on the roof. I can't get the access cover off. There's a bee's nest in it. But it has a Generac onboard diesel generator that runs off the diesel of the truck. I'm going to open up some of the bins on the side so you can see those. Plenty of storage. Some of the bins are lit, which makes it handy at nighttime. There's where your chocks go. There's the diesel fuel compartment. There is a compartment there. There's compartments all day long on this thing. Let's move to the rear of the truck. Here is the boom. There's 2 snorkel inlets on the back. There's the drain. It's a toggle switch. Here's the 2-inch rear passenger discharge that we were talking about a minute ago. Here is the nozzle operation for the boom. Here's the power light switches. Here's the controller that moves the boom up and down, clockwise, counterclockwise. Likewise, here are the controls for the jack, the outrigger legs. There's the level to make sure the truck's level. There is some kind of speaker there for the radio operation, and here is the boom itself. It's a 50-foot telesquirt. There is a valve in between this controller and the bottom valve. It's a diverter valve. That valve has gone bad and leaks. Therefore, that'll need to be replaced before you can operate the boom of the truck. So that hydraulic valve, I'm told, is in stock with KME. It's an aftermarket part they do have in stock. You take the panel off and the valve is behind the panel. Here's another AC outlet. Let's move on to the side of the truck. Another bin. I think there's a bee's nest in that bin waiting for us. Here is this bin. Had a hard time getting it open. There's the some more places to mount air tanks. I guess that would be a spare air tank. There's a bin here on the side. One up top. This bin's got your controllers for your electronics, your electric controller breaker. Another B there. There is your I guess this is the nozzle on the telesquirt that you plug in to the rear to operate the nozzle. There's a 250 volt receptacle here that runs off the generator. Here is a 6-inch hard suction inlet here. Here's the 4-inch discharge 3. It does have a ladder rack on it. This tilts down. Also, I'll point out your cab jack is in that compartment to jack the cab up for maintenance. Here are the other seats in the passenger rear compartment. There's the SCBA seat. The front also has the Goodyear G286 tires. You can see they have fairly deep tread. I'd say about a half tread remaining, maybe a little bit more, between a half and 3/4. The rear tires have Michelin's on them. Those have really good tread depth on them. I'd say they're about 3/4. We're now on the rear passenger side. So here would be the 5th SCBA seat. Here we are looking at the air controls for your heating and cooling. There's an automatic battery charger that's on the driver's side. I'm going to go ahead and show you that now. I'm assuming that's for the batteries to keep them charged up. Here's the front of the truck. Let's look real quick at the rear tires again on the driver's side. These are Goodyear G124s. You can see these have really good tread depth on them. I would say these are 1/2 to full depth on them. They look fairly new on the rear. Let's move to the inside of the truck. This is your power disconnect off and on. When you get done with the truck, you want to turn that to the off position. I'm going to turn the lights off and go into the PTO operation. I'll show you the aerial ladder PTO as soon as I engage it. So we're in neutral. Here's your PTO. Here we go. It's on. We're in neutral. Here is for the PTO for the aerial ladder, so you engage it. There we go. The aerial ladder has 468.2 hours on it. You can see I've got power going to the ladder. I'll go ahead and turn that off. Let's go ahead and do the pump operation. We're already in PTO. I went from neutral to drive to get the pump started. So what we'll do is pull the throttle out. We'll tank the pump. That'll get the water going into the pump. Once we got that going, we'll go to the rear, passenger side rear discharge, and then I will try to get the other side pumping to show you that. There's the pressure switch, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on the... Here we go on the rear. There's the slide on the driver's side. This should be the big one. Here we go. See, it really puts out the water. Turn off your tank to pump. Before we conclude, I want to show you the information panel. This shows your oil capacities. It takes 20 quarts. Date of manufacture is 10 of 97, manufactured by KME Fire Apparatus. The gross vehicle weight rating is 49,740 pounds. Engine horsepower is 325. It's a Detroit diesel engine. Costs a 55-foot Firestix. I think I said 50-foot earlier in the video, but it's a 55-foot. So that is all the details on that. Here are the pressure specifications for the Hill pump. Pump number 72005. It was also added 10 of 97 to the truck. 1,504 gallons at 1710 RPMs, 1051 at 1850 RPMs, 750 gallons at 2030 RPMs. This concludes the video walk around for the 1998 KME fire truck. Thank you for watching and have a great day.